everybody gonna take a test. I just start freestyling, and then from freestyling, I just went writing. But I didn't start writing until I was in like ninth grade. So for like a good 6 years, I just kept
Mm.
freestyling. So like I was just freestyling everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Like I'd have battles. And I moved from Jersey to Ohio when I was 14. And I told myself, I was like, I don't want to be one of them dudes that just stay on the internet. Like I actually want to get into the studio. So the first time I got into the studio was when I moved to Ohio. I met this lady named Tista. Tista put me on with a lady named Diggy. Diggy and Tista put me on with somebody named Ness Words. Ness Words, he died like 2 years ago, I believe. They all was like, yo, we're gonna put
R.I.P.
studio. Yeah, RIP to him. They gonna be like, put you in the studio and you gonna be you. So the first time I got in the booth, I wrote a freestyle and I hopped in the booth and Diggy was upstairs and she came downstairs. So what happened was Tista had pressed space. She went upstairs. Diggy came downstairs and Diggy didn't know who was in the booth. She thought it was a grown ass man. And when I opened the door, I was like, oh shit, hey Diggy, can you press space real quick? He was like, who the fuck was that? I said, that was me. She said, ain't no way that's you. I said, that's me. So she ran back. She was like, yo, kid, you got talent. So from that day forward, that was like December 22nd of 2015. I was in the studio for 3 months straight, week after week, just going back to back after school every day. Just I was in there for weeks and weeks. I met this one dude named Trayvon. He went by Trey Day. We made a group called WAVVY Gang. We dropped remix to the hottest song out. Me and him ended up going both ways. Like we just separated. I don't know what happened. It was just something just happened. I
Mm-hmm.
guess he got mad at me, and I was like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? All love. So we just separated, and once we separated, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do me. So then I got my own studio equipment by the time I turned 16. From 16 till now, I just been recording, recording, recording. I told myself I learn how to do this so nobody cheats me out of what I love doing, and I don't lose interest in doing it because some people try to take what you love, you know what I'm saying, make money off of it.
True.
So after that, I pretty much taught myself. I started going everywhere, networking, meeting people, you know what I'm saying, looking to see who can help me be better. So I ended up stopped talking to Diggy and Tista because they was in their own path. But every time I needed advice, I go to them like, yo, y'all put me in the shit. How the fuck I get out of this shit? How I maneuver like this? How do I get to where y'all at? It was like, man, you just gotta be you, kid, you know what I'm saying? Do all this stuff and that. And then I learned how to pretty much put everything together and how to use emotion with music and all that. And then I joined the military last year, and that just opened up a lot of doors. If I never joined the military,
Military.
yeah,
Salute.
thank you. I would have never
Salute.
like. As soon as I didn't like, if I never joined, I probably wouldn't have went to Hood Rich. You know what I'm saying? To meet you and to meet OG and meet King James, all of them. So it was all like it's like God's playing unravel, man. It's crazy.
A blessing, blessing. I mean,
Amen.
I want to give my thanks and gratitude and humble ability and appreciation for you um, taking care of going and fight for what you believe in as far as America is concerned. I know sometimes it gets hard
Hmm.
to think that sometimes it's like you guys are over there in my eyes. Sometimes it's like y'all over there in vain, but
Yeah.
most definitely commend you for taking a step up and saying that you fighting for what it is you believe in, and that's the grounds in which you live on. So I mean, I can't be more humbled for that. So with that being said, the balance between you being in the military and you doing your music, how do you
Hmm.
balance that?
So I usually try to remember. I mean, because I was doing music before I even thought of joining the military. I really only joined the military because I was like, they could pay for my schooling and I could do what I want. Because my job is so simple, you know what I'm saying? I don't go to war. I'm not gonna be out here shooting guns and shit. So I'm like, I got a desk job where I can control both careers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I choose how fast I want to rank up in the military based off what I do personally in the military. And I choose how fast I want to become a popular artist based on what I do in my personal life. So what I do
Got
is
you.
so I look at everything like, okay, cool. Well, I asked if I can get stationed in Georgia because I know Atlanta's like, you know what I'm saying, hip hop Hollywood. So once I got stationed in Fort Benning, I was like, all right, cool. I'm like an hour and a half. I'll just go up to Atlanta. I'll look on Instagram because I always tell people like it's like I be telling people how to do stuff, but it don't be working for me. It just worked for them. Like I told somebody, her name's Mash. I told Mash like you need to find people that do what you want to do, and boom, you gonna make it. Boom. Next thing I know, she on stages and shit. So I was like, how the hell you meet these people? Put me on. So once I met King James, I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna see what he can do for me. So now that I know like what the schedules are, and I see like, all right, this day I got this to do, this day I got this to do. So I technically just be like, all right, let me get all my work done so I can bullshit later. Because if I bullshit now, I'm gonna have to
Right.
work later, and I don't want to have to do that because then it's gonna waste time. So usually my work schedule, I go to work, I come back from work, I make music, go back to work after lunch, come back from work. I'm making music from like 3:30 to 10 o'clock at night. Just making music. That's all I do. Like I make so
Good.
much music, I probably got like 3 albums I could drop, you know what I'm saying? So I on the weekends I make music, or if I'm not making music, I'm networking like, all right, cool. Who can I meet that can put me in the position that I want to be in so that way I could be in control? If I'm not in control,
Mhm.
I feel useless, you know what I'm saying? So I just look and see like, all right, let me get this work done because my work schedule is never going to change. The only thing that slowed me down was Corona, you know what I'm saying? With quarantining, with everybody catching that at a rapid pace, they don't know what to do, so they're trying to change stuff. That's it. But I'm like, the music stuff always gonna be there. So I just go out and network like, hey, it's me, you know what I'm saying? Check me out, boom. Send that to your peoples. You tell your peoples, give my people, so we can all be peoples, and boom, you know what I'm saying? Simple as
Yes.
that.
Now so we can all be. I'm gonna use that. Look,
Yeah,
tell your people to call my people, so we can just all be people.
be peoples. Yeah.
That is what's up. Tell me about this new hot single that you're dropping.
Um, I don't want to be a player.
I
So
don't want to
technically,
be a player.
so I dropped that. Okay, so the story behind that was I was pretty much telling the story of how I was on Tinder one day and I met these two girls that I didn't know that was friends. And pretty much how they played it out was like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of them and the other one was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I know where you be around. I know who you be around, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then the one girl that I was like, that was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? I had an ex-girlfriend that ended up getting pregnant by one of my homies. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's all love. So one day I was trying to leave with one of the girls, and then the other girl was like, yo, I know you talking to me and my friend trying to come see you. And I'm like, what's your friend name? She said her friend name, and it was just like, oh shit. And it was like, yeah, let's all link up and have some fun. And then we had some fun. And that was the end of that.
That's what's up. I love that
Yeah.
song. It's up tempo. It's you caught the eye of all SSJ. He's like, oh yeah, when he comes off, yeah, talk to him right there, like immediately. I believe he sent you over to me.
Yeah.
It's hard to grab the attention of Mr. J Harris because he's always listening to music. He's been around music. He was an artist himself with Universal Records, so he's just always been around it. So in order to really get his attention, you know what I'm saying, you have got to be uh, as far as I'm concerned, an amazing artist because he hears music all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's only a
Definitely.
few artists that he hears and he's like, oh yeah, that's what's up. So uh commend you for that as well because
Definitely. Shout out to him. Shout
I
out to
mean
him.
yeah, he's dope. I mean, how was it to be able to meet King James and OSSJ coming into the industry over at OG Hood Riches?
Well, so I met King James at Ghost Bar. Now the thing with Ghost Bar was like I didn't like me. I'm the type of person if I'm performing and if I'm going somewhere, I don't like bringing too many people because not everybody can handle like packed crowds. You know what I'm saying? Situations where you always got to be professional. You don't know who's watching you and stuff like that. So I always like
Right.
going with myself because I'm always used to being in the spotlight. I used to act. I used to do everything. So staying in character is a part of me. So I was like the first on the list to perform, and I know that people was paying to skip the line. So I'm just waiting on my name to be called. And I'm like, bruh, when am I gonna go? So I'm at the bar. I'm talking to the bartender, like, yo, I'm really trying to perform for real. I got a banging that's gonna rock this whole club. You know what I'm saying? And King James walked up to the bar. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, why do you look like Future? I'm like, that's probably Future brother. So like, and I told the
Not
girl I was with,
Future.
yeah. I told the girl I was with, I was like, yo, that dude look like Future. Something is off with that dude, but it's not off in the bad way. It's off in the way that like this nigga probably he got money. I could tell. And I was like, you know what I'm saying, man, fuck it. So he disappeared. I'm like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying. So there's a couple dudes go by for him. They call my name. I was supposed to perform another song, but the song that the
Mhm.
DJ played, I sent it to him That was like the first song. But then I sent them another song because I always like to look at the crowd and see, I'm like, all right, there's more females than males.
Right.
There's more males than females. I want to perform the right song so the crowd can get a great reaction off it. So he ended
Mm-hmm.
up playing the wrong song. And I was like, fuck. And I heard the song start. I said, fuck it, I'm just rock out. I hopped on the table, and then the song dropped. Boom. I told her mama throw it back and I'ma catch it. When that shit happened, you could just see eyes in the room just open. In the corner of my eye, I seen King James, and he looked up, and I was like, okay. So I just kept going. I kept going. Once I was done with that, his assistant walked to me like, yo, we got a show next Friday. We want you to perform at. It's called Who Got the Juice? And I was like, all right, fuck it. I met King James. He was like, yeah, bro, you something special. You know what I'm saying? I like what you did. I'm saying I want to see you on a bigger stage. I was like, all right. So when it was time for me to come, I ended up catching corona. My test came back positive, so I had to quarantine. I was gone for 2 weeks. King James is checking in on me like, yo, bro, you good? You know what I'm saying? When you come back, we waiting on you and everything. So the day I got out of quarantine, I was so geeked. I drove up to the building like 2 hours before the show started. I was like, oh, y'all gonna see me today. So I walked in, you know what I'm saying? I seen King James. He was like, oh shit, he back. I'm like, yeah, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I dapped him up. And then when I met OG was like, you know what I'm saying, what up? Like he a soft
That's
spoken dude. He don't
that's
say
that.
too much.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, he
Keep
was
it
like, what's
moving.
up?
You're like, all
I was
right
like,
then.
damn, who's this? So then when I found out him and King James was running the show, I was like, I gotta impress him. So the first song I performed was the throwback joint. And then I was like, I seen people going up again to perform. I was like, man, I gotta go again. I gotta go again. And I was like, I know the
Mm-hmm.
song I'm gonna perform because this song right here is mad older people in the building. I'm gonna definitely get them with this one. That's when I hit the I don't want to be player. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yup, it's the one.
It's the
And then,
one.
mhm,
You had the juice. That
that
was
was very
wonderful,
energizing.
wonderful, wonderful. That's what's up. Why don't you tell me what you got coming up and what
All right,
is your next
well,
event?
I got you. I'm supposed to drop another EP or mixtape. I don't know. I'm listening to what people want from me. People telling me drop mixtape. Some people telling me drop an album, whatever. But I might just put it
About
together a
both.
little. You right. You right. I did drop one
Of
last month or
course.
2 months ago.
I am
I,
always, I am Temptation, Miss OSSK. Of course I'm
of
right.
course.
I'm getting taught by the best. Of course I'm right. Drop them both.
So I'm probably gonna drop both. Yep. And then tonight we got the Rags to Riches, and then we got the Bad Bitch ATL party tonight. I'm performing at that. Um, then on Friday I should be at Who Got Juice Part 4 to perform again because this
Mm-hmm.
juice is unlimited.
All
Um,
right.
then after that I'm waiting for me to get more information about this pool party that I'm supposed to be shooting a music video to one of my songs I did on September 11th. King James is supposed to run me more information about that. And then after that, I shouldn't have anything that I know of unless they come up with stuff. But I'm waiting to get back with Cobb Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and see what they doing with the tour and stuff. So I'm getting ready to see if I can go on tours with them and everything. And then until I get the word, I'm gonna just be making more music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Can you tell everybody where to follow you on social media and how to book you?
All platforms WG Wavy. If you want to book me, you can contact either my DMs on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook at WGWAVVY, or you can email me at THAWORLDSGIFTED, the world's gifted at gmail.com.
Spell that one more time. You were kind of. Do you have your phone up? Or,
I'm on my AirPod.
are you on your hip?
Got you. THAWORLDSGIFTED, the world's gifted at gmail.com.
Look out now! Y'all can see what he looks like. He stayed covered up like with the
Yeah,
hood the
cause
whole time.
it's cold in here.
And oh Lord, it's been a little bit chilly here in Atlanta. Uh,
Man, shoot. I
I got
hope
a
it ain't
question
cold
for
tonight.
you.
Hmm.
Between Atlanta and how did you like living in Philly, growing up in Philly?
Philly was fun, but the only thing with Philly is when you get popping, don't nobody like you. Like everybody hates you. If you don't benefit them, they don't like you. But then you gotta like either be a funny ass nigga or a rapper nigga or just a gangster. Like you can't be in between. Like I don't know, like yeah, like in Atlanta, it's like you could be a funny ass rapper and people gonna be like, "Oh, that nigga dope," but then they gonna judge you based on the
Mm-hmm.
way you dress. Like I didn't see niggas pop out on some shit. I'm like, that shit hard. And then my cousin be like, that nigga look like a mannequin, and I be like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just Atlanta is dope. You see a lot of people in Atlanta that you don't expect to see. Like I didn't expect to meet Mikey. You know what I'm saying? That's Boosie's engineer. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect to meet him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect to meet people like Mr. Dreadhead dude, the one that was viral like 4 years ago when I was in middle school. He walked into the building. I'm like, I know you from somewhere. He said, from where? I seen his Instagram. He followed me. I was like, oh man, I'm saying so. Atlanta's more heartwarming. You be like, all right, damn, I know I'm a bump into somebody. In Philly, you be like, I hope I bump
You
into
said
me.
Philly.
I
You hope you
hope. Yeah, you know what I'm
you
saying?
hope
It
you
just
meet
depends.
somebody in Philly.
It just depends for real. But
Okay, I
Philly,
got
Philly
you.
be loved if you know how to maneuver around the city.
Yeah, I mean, Jay's OSSJ is from Pottstown, so he's
Okay,
also from Philly. So,
okay, okay.
uh, I got to visit that location. So it was
Mm-hmm.
normal, and the COVID kind of just then took down almost all the cities. So if you had a
Yeah.
nightlife or if there was a spot to be, it just wasn't the time. I mean, a lot of stuff is still shut down up in the eastern areas in New York,
Mm-hmm.
Jersey, Philly, and
Yep.
Maryland. So a lot of stuff
Yep.
is shut down. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: that there are some great artists, great producers, great radio personalities, great host, almost just about everything that comes out of those locations in Philly. And now my question to you is, and this will be my one of my last questions actually, when it comes to Philly steaks, okay? I heard two people I know. I'm not going to say their names. I'm not going to say their names, but they say they don't care what nobody says. There is not a better Philly anywhere in the world except for where?
Well, Philly makes the best steaks, but the best cheesesteaks I've ever had came from a corner store in Trenton, New Jersey. So
Trenton, New Jersey. Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I need to
yeah.
know that location. I
It's
want to
called
do
JoJo's Market. We could definitely take a
JoJo's
trip down
Market.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like, they were like, the Phillies is up here, or you can't go nowhere else except to Philly to get a good Philly. And for me, I've had Phillies before. I never had a Philly from Philly. I had it at some. Well, I had what was supposed to be one at some place called Wawa's.
Wawa's the place. Wawa's not everywhere
Yeah,
though. Yeah, you get a
yeah.
cheesesteak from there. It don't top the restaurants though. Wawa is just like a come get it and go.
A
Philly,
quick fix.
yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what he said. Wawa's was a quick fix. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to compare some locations and actually get some feedback on who they feel has the best Philly. So you're saying Trent, New Jersey, on a little corner store. I'm gonna have you take and send me the name of that, because I'm about to compile some stuff and I want to know who got the best. I want to know who got the best Philly, not just
I
who got
got
the
you.
juice.
I got you. I
Anywho,
got
y'all,
you.
I want to thank y'all for this special edition
Mm-hmm.
today. He is my only guest, and that is because he is exclusive. And that's what I do know. Y'all are going to have to watch him. Go follow this young man. He is about to blow up and blow up in a major way. I know it, I believe it, and I foresee it. That's what I do know. And I know the blessings are going to come upon his head. So please, please remember, always be kind to them. Always treat people the way that you want to be treated. And remember, the only way up is
Uh,
going up with the people that you enjoy and love and also support, and you support back. Can't get no support without support. And I'm going to have to say there is no R in fee. That's what we do know. So remember that also budgeting is a big deal when it comes to artistry. Budgeting is a big deal when it comes to anything in life. So invest in yourself so others can have the opportunity to see what you're doing and growing and start to become an investment for you. With that being said, we are out of here. Be looking for his video. It will be coming soon. Next week, Friday at 365 live 365. Please go download the app, tap on 422 Lit Radio WKDT, and you will hear his single.
mm-hmm.
That's what I do know. Be looking out for him, y'all. And other than that, I'll be giving you the updates on what he has going on. Go over to www.risingsunentertainment.com and check out his blog. We are looking for other blog placements for him. So if you're interested in getting his story, run over and look at the one that I have posted up and then let me know if we can place him on your blog. He is open to all those things and
Yeah.
shows, by the way. All right. So
All
love
right.
y'all and thank y'all for listening to Nights with Temptation. Well, this is Afternoon with Temptation and WG Wavy, baby. And we are out of here.